That was quick. I guess we're gonna get started. Get them out to pop in for the.
Probably got a few minutes. I don't think he's starting right away.
Not starting right away. It's like 8:26.
That's pretty early. Usually I'm here until 11.
Captains, let's go, guys. Captains. Quickly, guys. Let's go, captains. 4 minutes to kick off, guys. Captains, quickly. Come on, man.
Let him warm up, man.
Come on, they gotta warm him up already.
Let him warm up. He needs the captain, that's all.
They gotta warm up now. They gotta warm up now.
He needs to let stand. He needs the captain.
And now presenting this. Perfect.
I played the game before.
Oh, did he?
I think this should be fine. I go.
That's when there's no.
I'm trying to measure out the angle.
Playing fullback and they're just ganging up. Counterattack after counterattack. I'm so tired. No one rates like high.
Yeah. Okay. I guess right here should be right on.
That's the perfect spot.
Because I don't want the veil getting damaged as well. Guys, be on the lookout. Okay. How's the chest of Barry saying right now? Yeah, the chest, like the ribs.
Oh yeah, he's fine now.
And what's the total standing so far? Still 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Still.
Yeah.
This is why they need it. This is why
Yeah,
they
exactly.
need it.
We need it. We're super average.
Yeah, super average. They need to turn up if they want to get something done. They might have had like a slow start.
We just keep losing players to like vacation.
Yeah, I understand. The same thing with both of these teams. I understand.
Playoffs is when it counts. That's when everyone's playing.
Playoffs when it counts. Exactly.
This thing is taking your business, bro.
Not to worry, I got extra support thanks to my red umbrella.
No, I'm saying the camera is taking your business, bro.
Not to worry, I'm taking this one
Can't
over.
replace it.
Commentary, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah, I got the.
I don't want commentary,
You
please.
don't want commentary? Yo,
The commentary is too distracting.
How about the ref, huh?
I have to be locked in. I have to be laser focused.
Oh,
Okay, guys, let's go.
Alright, there goes nothing.
Let's go!
Let's give it a test
Are
run.
the lights gonna turn on?
Maybe.
Testing, 1,
not
2.
that.
Workhaus versus Canoe. They're at it again here at Central Tech. They'll also face each other in about a couple weeks. This time for a
Please,
comeback.
please, commentary. Volume down, please.
Here goes nothing here.
No, you just a story.
Find out about the lights in here. Still nothing yet about the lights. How are they gonna play in the dark?
It's gonna come on in a sec.
Yeah. Just as only 2. We're underway from Central Tech. And I guess I'll be neutral again. Mikey Neestoff with Carl on him, Namdi. right back to Eshon right now, and they turn it over, and Valentino will collect the ball for Cedric. So we're underway, and enjoy this one from Central Tech between these two heavyweights. Cedric across, and a shot there by Nathan, and it was just skipped past him, and it skipped past Carl. Well, actually kept in there by Brashar and Carl. And went wide. So anything becomes possible for Eshon and the rest of the Canoe players. Raheem and Amit. Back to Raheem and then right back to Brashar. Brashar is looking for Gonzo. Sakai is coming in soon, and a takeaway there by Sergio, and he's trying to feather it from Mikey Leapfrog into the glove of Sonny. And Morris right now. A nice hit coming in by Sergio again. And Chris Cicerelli, and again, Matthew Moore. Sergio. Right back to Chris, and a shot. Nice wide. Mikey's trying to get into the mix. And Raheem, now it's in the way perhaps. Sees this right now. And it's Cedric. And it looks like a foul there on Cedric, and it will. Watch out for a little one. That's good. Morris clears it to Valentino. And then Amir and Nathan. And Brashar. And Brashar. And Gonzo at the point. Sandra Rajabi on him.
Drop deeper.
Man.
Easy yours!
And Nandi and Valentino come on. And so does Sergio. And Olben attacking. And a foul on Valentino, and he's voicing his displeasure.
2 yellows already.
Morris!
And now we know, right, Ref?
Matthew Morris and Olben trying to link up on this. And it was over there, but I think it might have nicked off of the shore. I think. Nope, it did not. Broussard to Amir. Another hit made there by Yevi. And Carl is up on the chase right now with Chris Cicerelli and Eshon in pursuit. And Andy and Sergio. And a little too far from Matthew Moore.
Good idea.
And then we're off one of it's going to be a foul, and it's going to go against Samuel Chetty. And Ahmed is looking from the corner. Off the inside, and Nathan was there. Chris Cicerelli is clearing away. And Matthew Morris is trying to get in there against Rashard. And Amit with a forcing steal turnover. And another hit by Samuel Chetty. And another hit by Matthew Morris. He just staples Amir and Rashard there. And Nandi now. Nandi on the first series, too far beside Bolaja.
Easy! Stay fast, not the time. Time! Bicho, stay right there. 32's yours. You're coming forward.
And Boris on the right point.
Hey, yeah, Sergio, keep working, Sergio. Hold him. Too much time!
And the law pass right there for Nathan. Nathan crosses the seam. And it's going to be a corner off of Samuel. Valentino right up from the corner line. This is why I can be neutral in any way possible. And Collins right there, and Namdi get the shot! Oh! Cedric from the slide beats Juan Garcia. And the goal scored by Cedric 6 minutes into the first half. And they lead 1-0. Workhaus has scored the first goal yet again against Canoe FC from the point, Cedric. Cedric tallies the first goal of the game for Workhaus off of a beautiful rebound volley. And Workhaus leads 1-0. And you wonder now how Canoe will have to respond from this. And Sergio got a little too far, and it's a foul against Abed. Let's find out now. Oben, about 42. Oh, wait, why? Arnold now for Rahim. Too far for Cedric, the goal score. Namdi from the point. And Mikey Nisdal. And another hit by Namdi off of Rahim, and a foul gonna go against Cedric. Oh no, it's actually gonna go against Sergio.
Hey, it's okay, shape. Just get into shape.
Guys, it's okay, just watch your nearest man!
That was on the way of this. And Morris lifted one up in the air. And Matthew Morris. Samuel Chetty fanned on it. And he was trying to clear the ball. And that's what happens now as Amit is leading the charge for Workhaus and Bouchard.
That's it,
And Sergio, and there's Sadra being hounded, and it wasn't a foul there. As Sadra was driving hard to the goal. And open attack, Leroy right back, and Sadra knocks it away again. And Carl on the wake up, a little too far, but Garcia will recover this.
Namdi! Namdi!
And Eshon had all sorts of problems here as Carl is holding on him. Other one. That's good. Namdi, Sergio, Morris Doctor away. Namdi, and there is Yevi, it's up in the air. Sadra is trying to hunt them down, and a nice hit there by Sadra. He's even Sergio with a back heel. And that was blocked by Brashard. Matthew Morris tried to flip one, and that side will be a corner. Right by the corner as they threw one, knocked away by Gonzo. And now it feels like Canoe are trying to step up a little more and change the game momentumly. It was into the glove of Sonny from Workhaus. Nobody has taken a sub as of yet.
Oh, guys, stop on running.
And Cedric and Raheem almost linked up. And there was Nathan, too far for him. Valentino. And oh my goodness, and Carl was dead guard and a foul on him.
Chris Schul!
And Yevi. And perhaps even open. And Cedric. And there is Amir again. And Gonzo. And looks like Ahmed and Morris almost had a little trouble there. And Sonny. And where did it go? Fernandi. And now Raheem, and there is Amir. And a through ball right back to Nathan. Nathan with a cross seed, that's a little too far for Valentino. So far, Canoe haven't had that much to generate offense. And went off away by Esau. Testing, 1, 2. Carl right up on the seat with Alex looking on beside me off Mikey. And there is actually wrong shot. Baby Harden. runs up here.
Turn.
Right back to Raheem again. And there's Roshan. Right back to Boris. And Sakai, who's just come into the game. And there's Roshan knocking away by Isha. And Boris lobs it inside. Too far for Carl. And Chris is on Raheem. And Cedric being howled by Mikey.
Watch your side.
And Sam on the left. Too far off of Yeppy. And so, it doesn't feel like the energy hasn't been really good for Canoe, but then, you know what they say. And Carl with a shot into the glove of Juan Garcia. And Rosa. And there is Gonzo. With Chris Cicerelli on him. And of course Matthew Morris is helping out. And there. Sam right back to Gonzo. And Raheem. Sakai calling for it, screaming for it. And Roshan right back to Raheem as Obed was on him.
You can tuck in, Sakai.
And Sakai again.
Guys, don't close out. Too far. Other Boris. Here's Sakai. Just if you can shield it to this guy's feet, right? He's good.
One break, ready? Out?
No, I'm good, thanks, man.
It's 20 minutes. Testing, 1, 2. That's better. Chair a little bit. Try to move this chair a little bit. That's better. Right here. Right.
Throw? Sakai. Oh, okay.
Oh, Serby's up.
How much sweat? Shield it to this guy's feet.
Behind you.
Hold in.
So it's a trio of Serby, Roshan, and Sakai now. Sakai's on the bench. No, he's actually up front.
Other side! There we go. Chris, other
And
side!
Chris from Ishan. And trying to get away from Roshan. It was too far for Richard. Really pretty energetic and frenetic right now between these two heavyweights, and Canoe again hasn't had that much to show for. And what you're gonna see here is that Workhaus is doing the dirty damage. And the ball went out of play, and they might need another new ball from right there. Probably not. Sam to Sakai, knocked away by Ishan. And Mikey Nistov with Roshan on him. And Samuel or Mikey Rose, Kuru. And it was knocked away by Boris, and Namdi takes it away from Boris. Namdi on the cut save for Mikey Nistov, being hounded there by Cedric, and Gonzo nearly cost the turnover for Workhaus. Serby was Kuru shot him, and cleared by Roshan over there.
That's good, that's good! Thank you, Mikey!
Something's gonna crack. It's gonna crack.
Richard now, turning around the zone. And Richard, whoa, what a move on Raheem. And that nearly became the tying goal as Chris Cicerelli was in there too. And so was Sandra Rajabi.
Put it back, let him switch it.
And Ishan knocked it away from Raheem. And Gonzo right now. And knocked away by Mikey Nistov. Or actually Mikey Rose. It was Mikey Rose, not Mikey Nistov. The other Mikey knocked it away from Roshan. And Serby is down the other end. And Ishan being hounded by Nathan. And Mikey Rose, in the meanwhile, trying to get away from Nathan and Richard. Off of Richard.
I got a shot of you. Huh? I got your. Hold on, kid. Yeah, I got you.
Sakai. Samuel Chetty on him. And now the ball's going to be retrieved by Sam. And Mikey Rose had a little trouble with this. And Cedric almost had the second goal for Workhaus, and it went wide. Oh, the veil's on red. The veil's on red, and I don't know how long that veil's gonna last this one. Knocked away by Nandi as Cedric was driving hard to the goal.
Ish!
And Yev, right back to Chris with Amir on him. And right back to Yevi. And Juan Garcia. And then there's causing all sorts of problems right now.
Richard,
Sasha and Richard.
Rich!
And Richard trying to get away from Gonzo and Cedric. And Mikey Nistov trying to get away from Cedric. And a centering pass for Cruz trying to get away from Roshan, and a shot went wide.
That's good, that's good, like
Up.
Now, Gonzo from Boris, and it feels like all the energy is probably owned by Workhaus right now, who's in favor by 1 goal, and Nathan in the meanwhile was clobbered by Ishan, and Mikey Rose in this end right now, and Samuel Chetty, and knocked away by Boris, and Raheem, and Amir. And Mikey Rose is trying to help back with Samuel, trying to help him out as well, and Sakai knocked away by Yevi. And Richard away from Sam, and it looked like a foul. And another hit by Ahmed off Richard. That's the type of emotion that you're going to see right now between these two. Like, I really had to figure it out. It's the way how you're gonna see from both teams. And knocked away by Samuel Chetty off of Sakai, and Sam is almost knocked away there by Mikey Rose. And it seems where Cruz hasn't had himself a good type of first half. He only has 1 shot on goal. And Serby, with the linesman having said anything about potential offside. And Juan Garcia turns over again. And there is Raheem. And a shot by Cedric, rebound, knocked away there by the defense of Mikey Rose. And Mikey Rose on the other end, trying to get away from Cedric. With a brilliant maneuver by him. Across for the trailing Mikey Rose, who will cross right there for the trailing Richard. And then the trailing Mikey Rose, blocked there by Gonzo. A scramble around the net, and nobody couldn't figure this out until Rashard has the ball. The way how this is seemingly is the troubles. And I don't know how the Cedric keep it in.
Quick!
And Serby knocked away there by the defense of Yevi and Chris. And there's Sakai. And Amit at the point. And it's right back to Sakai from the shot. Juan saw it all the way. And he had to get it quickly before Nathan does. And Yevi at the right point along with Chris and Ishan. And Richard.
It's too predictable, man.
And another hit there by Richard off of Sam. And now Chris is trying to help out on Sakai. And Sam with a long cross to Serby, blocked away by the defense of Namdi. And Mikey Nishtov the other end, trying to get away from Serby and Cedric. And Cruz.
Look at Mike Rose inside.
Namdi away from Amit. And Mikey Rose to Cruz. It seems the feet haven't been moving well for Canoe, and they really could have had something now.
Nice shot!
It feels like playing the neutral game is very fair. And now right back to Yevi.
Come here, Bruce.
It's high emotions for Sandra Rajabi. And Canoe, they really need to muster some pepper in it. Shot way wide off the shot that came from Richard, or rather yes, it was Cruz. And the Canoe player is down, I can't tell. And I'm gonna guess Sandra. And Peter is making his way.
Yeah, I have two.
That might be full out.
Hold it.
And Ahmed right now. And Boris at the right point now.
Hey, middle.
And Mikey Neestorm in the meanwhile. And right back to Ahmed. And Sonny right now. And Sakai, he got away from Samuel Chetty too far for Carl into the glove of Juan Garcia. And Olben for Ishon. And right back to Mikey. Right
Yo,
back
get
to
on the
Yemi.
ball. Don't make him go long.
And Samuel Chetty for Richard. And you try to get away from Sam with that maneuver. And Sandra right there and knocked away by Gonzo with a heavy hit. And Valentino knocked away by the defense of Peter. And the two SC teammates collide with each other. It seems that physicality starts to ramp up. And Bashar from the left knocked away by Mikey. And it's out of play. And it might be a yellow card for Mikey Neestorm. It is. And he seems pretty upset about it.
Hey boys, heads up, man. Focus.
Out of play, off of Mikey Rose. One's looking who's at the front of the goal. Valentino. And Ahmed knocked away by Mikey Rose. Offside off of Carl. Off of Ahmed. And Olben right back to Peter. Away from Carl. And Olben attack. And again, blocked away by Boris. There's Kuru. Away from Serbia and Mikey Rose. And Mikey Neestorm. Gotta try to get away from the shot. And a touch save for Cruz. And the curl of the ball for Richard, too far for him. over and looked like Mikey Neestop was going to cause problems there for Boris and Bouchard. And Painter was almost looking like a turnover off of Gonzo as well. And Yevy for E-shot. And Albin. And Mikey Rose for E-shot. And Sandra is too far for him as Boris was trying to get in there. It was into the glove of Sonny. Gonzo now. It's going to be fast-paced football. And you're going to expect a lot of this. And maybe this will get them going. Foul on Kuru.
Yeah, you're good.
Shaw right now.
That's it, Cruz.
And Cruz is hardly him.
Wants that ball.
And Richard takes it away from Sakai. And Samuel. And Yevy with Carl on him. Olbe. And trying to get away from Serby. And right back to Ishon. It's been almost a slow type of movement. And the communication seems to be a little ineffective right now in Ira Bobby and Juan Garcia. And Yevy right now. And Samuel Chetty. Knocked away by Sam from Workhaus. And a nice green light hit made there by Sakai off of Yevy. It feels like it right now. And now Mikey Neestop is going to cause problems, I believe, for Sonny and Boris. And Richard with a takeaway.
That's it.
Richard, Peter, Richard holds and shoots one, fakes it, and scores it! Richard scores a goal! And Dan can't believe it from Workhaus. And this game is tied at 1. And they're celebrating from the corner like they just ride from a pony. Richard, number 16 for Canoe, scores it. And we have a brand new game at 1. We have a brand new game at 1, and it's anybody's game right now. We're late in the first. But one mistake that Sonny gave up was that. And Mikey Rose trying to get away from Roshan, and then right back to Peter. And Mikey Neestop.
Body it up. There you go. Drop. Yeah, close to space.
And Gonzo with Serby. Oh, Mikey Rose knocked it away, and Sandra was off. 1-1 to end the first half. Incredible scenes here dramatically late in the first half as Richard scores a tying goal being Sonny. We have a brand new game heading into the watertime halftime break.
Doesn't matter. You pick.
Mensley. Yep. Yeah, they do.
What's the team for?
Canoe in the white and Workhaus in the purple marrow.
Are they good?
Oh, they're very good, yeah. These are the top 2 teams in the league, yeah. They're very competitive. They're very competitive at each other. It always gets physical, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Would you say that the average age is like 20, qualified?
I'll start from age like 18, 19.
Happened in the early game, the keeper saved it. You know, Chris keep on definitely. You know, Christopher, the mayor. Yeah, he was speaking earlier. Same situation. The guy shot at Christopher to his foot. Saved it. Oh, today. Yeah, today. Played, 1-1. Sorry.
Yep. No. Now they turn this around.
Every day, you know how many birthday shout-outs he
Oh yeah,
gets?
I think you want to know what my channel
Happy
is.
birthday, ETO legend, bro. You know, he knows how much money
I'm
that
almost
Alex
at
has in his
1K.
CD account.
Subscribe to it. I'm almost at 1K.
He knows your SIN number.
YouTube.
Oh yeah, so if he gets 1,000 subscribers, he's doing an Airbnb party.
Why not? Why not? Hey,
Get them. You put your word to it, let them know.
Alex, you already know you're subscribed.
You know I love this guy. They have more than one account.
Yep. Keep it going. Keep it going. Since day one, like around like late last year, yeah.
This guy knows
Subscribe or what? Just the notifications off, or is it 984? 984? Oh, 16 away.
Who's doing that? See, you own the right to the music? Do you have any music on it? No. His voice. See, you own his voice.
This is voice.
Yeah,
Is my
claim all ad revenue.
Yeah, man.
It's all my voice. I keep it clean.
This guy's Disney World, so you gotta be careful.
Hey,
Just blur it up.
the Walt
Anything you
Disney
say.
World, like Disney and Aladdin.
You feel legend voice.
It feels like I'm a Tony
If you
Hawk. It
monetize
feels
it,
like
you
I'm
gotta
Tony
pay.
Hawk.
You say Tony Hawk?
Like you know, the skateboarder.
Yeah, you're Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
How are you Tony Hawk?
Just because of the drip.
Oh, the drip. Look at this guy. What's your skateboard?
I should have brought my skateboard. That would have been nice. Because of the way how it was gonna be like for like how my grip's gonna be like if it costs like 200 or 100. I wanted to get something like Alex. You know what I should do? I should have gotten like Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. Yes.
You want a fanny pack?
Yeah, in the bank. And a bank. Yeah, exactly.
I shit on everyone at the field.
Get started in the second half.
It was 40 and a half, right?
40 now, yeah. That means the second half should end by 9.
I hope so. The 5-minute water break, so.
9:55. 9:55. Around.
I think it's at
About 10?
Yeah, 5
Well,
It's a big start, like right now.
testing. 1, 2. The second half will commence here with a game tied at 1. Workhaus and Canoe.
ETO, I'm telling you, 3-3. There's going to be fatigue, there's going to be some little unlucky.
There's some of these tackles, yep. So the goal scorers, Richard and Cedric, from both teams, have even this game at 1 goal apiece. And they know how important points are. Second half underway, enjoy. 1-1 to score right now. And it seems that where everybody can learn their lessons from this second half with Alex in the way out of this. Oh, you got it now, isn't he? Namdi. And Peter knocked away by Carl and knocked away by Namdi with Eshawn looking on. by Yevy. And oh my goodness, was it Gonzo that was decked hard? Or actually it was Roshan that was decked hard by Matthew Morris, I believe. And that was another hit by Peter, this time on Sakai. Or Roshan, pardon me. And Amit, it was deflected, knocked away by Yevy and Mikey Rowe and Sergio, who just come into the game for the first time tonight. Was Alex looking on, and Obed was too far for him. Yeah, but they thought it was Sonny gave the glove out of this. I'm coming in a little bit up high. And the issue being forced there by Sergio and Namdi.
Front, Namdi, front. Oh, yeah.
And Richard off of Amit. And Nathan trying to get away from Yevy, knocked away by Mikey Rose. And is it Kurush again around Morris? The 223s collided.
Put it back.
And Amir being hounded by Sergio, and Shedrick being hounded by Richard. Lost the ball. He can't believe it. And Richard right back to Kurush, who tried to get away from Amir. Mikey Rose. Knocked away by Shedrick, but Obed and Richard are there. Richard trying to maneuver around Amir. Sergio trying to maneuver around Amit. And Sergio maneuvering right there around Amir. And then Obed on the cross around Amir. Through one across and a scramble around the net. And Mikey Rose shot it into the goal, but they're going to wave it off because of a handball over there. It just feels like the energy now is shifted from one way to another with the feet.
Did it touch?
I think it went off of Namdi right foot. I just heard it. And Shedrick from the left-handed side of the point. Trying to get away from Mikey Rose. And Isha knocked it away, and so did Peter, but Serby won the ball back from Peter, and a knocked away by Matthew Morris and Isha. And Matthew Morris right now. And Namdi. And Richard. Trying to get away from Jedrick. And another hit by Sergio, and it was on Gonzo. Oh my goodness, it was a Gonzo being clowned by Richard. He was just stapled by number 16, Richard. And Roshan being knocked away by Peter, and what a hit made there on Brashard by Matthew Morris, who has the ball, laying it off, crosses inside. Richard crowded in front of the goal, knocked away by the defense of Serbia Roshan, and Mikey Rose scores! Mikey Rose scores it from the point, and Canoe has taken the lead for the first time tonight. And surprisingly, Sonny moved from his left to his right. No chance for him. 2-1 Canoe. Into the back of the net it goes for number 5, Mikey Rose. And Mikey Rose has given Canoe FC the first lead, their first lead of the night. And Roshan was slaughtered by Sergio, and look how now they're going to have an open nose. They're starting to get a little bit chippy right now, which we used to. And Nathan knocked away by the defense of Namdi. And Namdi. And Namdi, what a pirouette on Amir.
That's it.
Oh, and Amir had trouble. Here's Richard trying to get away from Shedrick. And right back to Namdi, who then, oh my goodness, it's almost another turnover by Roshan again. Is just feels the legs are turning. My goodness. It just feels when they gotta keep it now and then when they gotta keep it. And oh my goodness, a leaping Sturvey was decked hard by Peter and Carl the other way trying to get around Eshon and went wide of the cage and he can't believe it. Yeah, and he didn't get him this time as Eshon gets a little bit of a smile on that one. And at least he's just trying to figure out where the bug parties are. And so different.
You don't need to win it up.
Now Namdi with Carl on him, Yemi up the point. With the long pass looking for Richard. And he almost did the same thing that he did to Cedric a couple of moments ago with the maneuver. Sergio holds the ball, trying to get away from Amir. And now there's the defense of Roshan and Amir again. And then right back to Namdi. Namdi with a cross inside for a leaping header. A goal! It was Sergio from the left-handed side of the corner. And the disappointed Dan looks on in disbelief. That's 3-1 for Canoe FC. And it might be their turning legs again from the right-handed side. And it just feels like the defense of Workhaus is collapsing a little bit. Wow. Wow. So Namdi with the cross and Sergio with the goal, as Alex mentioned. It's 3-1 in favor of Canoe FC. And it looks like they're going to be pretty much on their way to their first win of the... Still got time, yeah. Don't jinx it too soon if I were Alex. Oh my God. I didn't expect a lot of that. Oh, what a green light incoming here by Eshon.
Take it. That's it.
And Cruz right now. And open attack, trying to get away from Cedric.
Unlock it.
And this is a surprising moment where you rarely see this. And Eshon slides it away.
Watch it.
And Matthew Morris. And Richard is doing so good, and what a touch this was by number 16, Namdi. Again. Yevi, look at the horse radish. And look at the triangle.
That's it. Come on the line.
And Eshon again. Mikey Rose. And Eshon. They're controlling the time and Todd Gonzo was going to knock it away there. Mikey Rose. And there's Yevi. And Peter again. And Obed. And I believe it was Peter who was on side to Obed attack. And even Richard and Peter are trying to help out, but it was Bashar knocking it away. And oh, look out now! And Cruz and Bashar are having words, and look out is right! There's going to be a protagonist of the antagonist in front of the center line. And this is exactly why these two teams are called the heavyweights, for no reason. We've seen this rivalry all over again, of course, in many years and many decades. And this is exactly why. Against exclusively Greasy, Kurush, and Bouchard. We're going to talk it over with the referee. Yellows for both. Matthew Moore is not down. Actually, it's Peter that's down. Samuel Chetty for Peter. So probably this is the first fight I've seen all season long, summer season long fight. And Samuel right back to Richard. And Richard can't believe it. He argues to the linesman, thinking that if he was kept in play. And Shedrick with the ball. Oh my goodness! And Dan can't believe this. And so was Ahmed as well. It seems that the high emotions are irate now. And Obed to Samuel Chetty. Oh, another turnover. Sergio took it away from Raheem. And Sergio looks like he's hurt on the play. And Carl with a nice hit there by Eshon. And Carl. Oi. And it's a foul. And it's gonna go against Carl. And Eshon's arguing about this. Yeah, he did. And then Nabdi's gonna go for the left.
There's a gap here, though. There's a gap. Come here.
And now Obed got grieved there by Boris. And Valentino got shaken up on the play and he's down. I remember he got a concussion for the Eagles against Carpati now.
Diagonal.
Samuel Chetty knocked it away from Nathan, and Shedrick has the ball. And a foul on Richard, he can't believe it. And a free kick for Workhaus.
Easy. Let's not do this. They want this. Let's not do this. Line up.
And Valentino for the free kick. Wow, look how now. Somebody got decked hard. Well, then Matthew Morris, it was because of Boris. Valentino right from the corner, blocked away by Samuel Chetty. Everything now starts to get greasy. Doesn't it feel like East George versus Harvard all over again? Certainly for school-wise, and Crotone versus the Pirates again.
Left shoulder, Richard. Left shoulder. Win!
And now,
Got a dump it.
how greasy as this game has been since the last two from Canoe. It Feels like both teams have seen the emotions under the moonlight. And Ishon knocked away by Valentino. And both teams will make a sub here. And now there is oh, that was actually Sergio. And Mikey Rose across the lane. Is that Chris or no, actually Mikey Neestorf? Sadra away from Gonzo, and Gonzo knocked it away from him. And Amir trying to get away from Chris. And knocked away there by the defense of Namdi off of Roshan. And an offside against Mikey Neestorf. He's not going to like this at all.
It's okay, guys, come back! It's okay, come back!
And the ball's in play from the halfway line as Sam trying to feather it to Nathan with all the sirens. Hold. And knocked away there by Yemi. And Carl is a shot saved by Juan Garcia. Juan comes up with a big save. And Shedrick holds the ball right back for Nathan. Laid it off for a shot by Valentino, blocked there by Ishon at all. And Ishon might be hurt here. Ishon is slow getting up inside the Canoe line, and he is shaken up on the play. And Richard is talking to the referee, thinking about the play right now, and this is why here. At a water break. Let's find the last two goals. I gotta look at that leaping header there by Sergio. More importantly. What a leaping header. The third goal is exceptionally played by Number. The other exceptionally well, as you mentioned.
Yeah, you guys are dominating now.
Wow. Feels now Canoe are about to turn things around. I mean, they're about to. About in the season-wise. I mean, the season-wise. Yeah. How's the stamina? How's stamina? The stamina. How's your stamina going?
No. The stamina is okay. Just a lot of movement.
I know. Ready, Rep? You ready? I'm not too sure actually. Because he shot went down at the inside the box. You call a whistle. So I'm not too sure. It's gonna be a drop ball. Yeah, that's another thing.
Hard ball, yeah. Was in Richard's possession.
Yep, as Samuel mentioned.
Okay, ready guys, drop ball. Ready.
For Canoe FC, it's a drop ball back to the water break. So it's 3-1 for Canoe FC, and they're on their way, it looks like, to be closing the gap. And it's a foul there on Chris. He doesn't like that call. As Valentino was decked hard. And then there is Amir. And Sam on the right. Knocked away there by Namdi. And Carl trying to get away from his shot, and Nathan with a cross. Oh my goodness! Went wide by Shedrick and out of play, and he might be shaken up on the play. Oh, and who's down now on the ground? I can't find out who's the injured person. Is it Carl is injured? Yeah, I think he is. And Sakai's going in for him. And unbelievably, 20 minutes have gone by. Another 20 to go in this second half of epic proportions. And oh my goodness, and a green light in by Richard off a board. And now it's actually Namdi winning the ball back. Mikey Nishtop is on the other end. Trying to get away from Amir. And of course it was Serby or Sam. It was actually Sam that's knocking it away from Mikey Nishtop. And Amir as well. And a goal kick. And now Sam for Workhaus. Knocked away there by Ishon as Nathan was driving hard to the net. He just easily chops it into that net. And it looked like a hand on Valentino. And Sam crosses it, knocked away by Ishon. And cleared away there. And Sandra, he can race out to this. With Boris trying to beat. Sandra holds and knocked away by Boris. Mikey Rose wins the ball back to Mikey Nishtop. Try to get away from Sam and then right back to Mikey, or Chris Cicerelli to Samuel Chetty. Cece's in the box as well as a leaping header there by Sandra Rajabi into the glove of Sonny. And Sam, on the meanwhile, was decked hard by Namdi. The other way is Nathan, with Namdi trying to catch up. A clever shot, and what a play by Samuel Chetty off of Sakai. And Chris is on Cedric. And Sakai trying to beat out Yevi and knocked away by Samuel. And now it's to the center line where Boris retreats. And of course Gaza. And Raheem on the 1-2. And Cedric is on the other end. And knocked away off of Raheem. And I believe Sergio will just breathe there for a little while. And then they say the ball's in play. And when they say the ball's in play, they mean action.
That way!
And Bobby says a sub, and I wonder if Samuel's coming off. I don't think so. It's actually going to be Kuruch is coming in. And Sandra Rajabi, a handball on Sandra Rajabi. And now Roshan, Raheem, and Amir, and Cedric, and Boris. With Kuruch on him now, and knocked away there by the defense of Namdi. And Richard trying to get away from Gonzo, and Sonny looked like he had a little trouble with this. And Cedric is looking for Sakai with Chris on him. And Raheem to Sakai, back to him. And Namdi knocked it away, and now Sam is onto the attack for Workhaus. And Sam moves in, and a save by Juan. Juan Garcia with a big save off of Sam, the SC man. keeps the lead to 3-1. And Sandra knocked away by Boris.
You can talk. I'm here to talk on that one.
14 minutes left. Yeah, we started around 9:15 around. Yeah, that's why I said around like 17, 16. And knocked away there by the defense of Yevy. And Chris, right back to Samuel, catching to Richard, to try to get away from Gonzo and Shedrick at the same time, but Sakai wins the ball back. And oh, whoa, and Shedrick, and Richard can't believe it, and a free kick for Shedrick. And Gonzo. And Sakai almost had trouble with it, but he regains it. He's trying to get away from around Samuel. And Richard's on him. Sakai inside of the left hand. Oh my God. And a foul on Richard. He's shaking his head, and Sakai is shaken up with the right knee, and he will be penalized. I think he might have stopped it there. I'm not too sure.
That was his foot. That was his foot from behind.
And Workhaus is using the 3-5-2 formation, or also known as the Diamondback formation. Because now they're down by 2, and Canoe FC are just holding on here for dear life. Valentino, saved by Juan, rebound, knocked away there, and it was almost Gonzo, and he can't believe it. Oh, wow, look out here now, look out here. They don't like it, so was that. He didn't like to call it here. Oh my goodness, and Sandra Rajavi was decked hard by Boris. And Amit with a hit on Matthew Boris. And now Mikey D stop, and then later right back to, oh my goodness, it was Boris again being everywhere. Like a bit to be, oh look out. And Sandra leaped over Boris. And now, this is what? The video seems like it's on a low battery right now. And now there is Shedrick away from Peter, grabbed by Juan Garcia. And Juan Garcia knocked away by Bashar as Matthew Morris was trying to go the other direction. And Nathan couldn't get anything, and Juan Garcia sees the traffic and claps on. And Juan Garcia knocked away by the defense of Amir and Ahmed. And Mikey Destoff off of Sam, and a foul gonna go against Sam and Ahmed. This has been an incredible face of high-end expectation. And Samuel Chetty and the Canoe FC players are doing just that of their own expectations. And Kurush and Ishan almost having trouble with it. Clears it around Nathan and out of play. And it feels like there's all sorts of emotions and a goal! It's a goal for, I believe, Sam. It counts. And Sam has made it a one-goal game. Not too pleased about it is Juan Garcia. It's a match now 3-2. So Sam from Workhaus has pulled Workhaus to within a goal. And now things are starting to get increasingly. And Sandra was looking for a call. And nothing given, and this is exactly why now. That's the type of it. Oh, and this might be a little payback. And oh my goodness, and my TD shot doesn't like this. And a yellow for Sandra, and this is exactly why now. Oh my, and a foul for Chris. Oh my goodness, he can't. Oh, look out, look out. Look out now, look out now. We have a brand new game. It's 3-2. Well, it's a one-goal match. Things are starting to get interesting.
I'm stopping.
Yes, I see right.
There's about 9 minutes to go. And Juan Garcia sees there that it will be a goal kick. Goal kick. Unbelievable. But never think it too soon if you're a Bobby about holding a 2-goal advantage. And Rashard is knocked away by Matthew Morris. On a foul on Rashard. He can't believe it, shaking his head. For Samuel Chetty. Or Chris, rather. Well, actually, you're leaving for Samuel. And Cedric trying to be hollered there by Samuel. And knocked away by Raheem.
Guys!
What's your name, Cedric? Sam. Oh, Sam either. Oh, Chetty.
Cedric, drop. To the right.
Samuel Chetty. And now someone's down. Is that a foul on Matthew Morris again? And is that Brashar again shaking up on the play? And he's hurt. And they might need a sub here for Brashar. Oh, it was a right knee again. It was a right knee or the left knee for Valentino. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm just going to stay on.
Oh, my God. And the long run up by Mikey Rose. Flipped one up in the air and in! And it was a goal by Kurush. Kurush has made it 4-2, and that could possibly it with only 6 minutes left to go in the game. Kurush, the TMU guy, has made it 4-2, and Chris Cicerelli is arguing with the referee about something else, which I don't know what is.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. I'm going to zoom in right now.
Get the audio set up.
I wonder what Chris is arguing about. It's 4-2 for Canoe.
Damn, guys, damn!
That's good. Hey. I don't. Nobody here.
And unbelievably, this match has turned easier. Mikey Nista. And Matthew Morris. Chris again. Mikey Rose for Yevi. And he shot again. And what a hit by Mikey Rose off of a beer. He's not going to get the call out of this. And Sam is on the right-handed side. And Raheem flips one, knocked away by Samuel Chetty. And now Rashard wins the ball back and fires a deflected ball off of Chris and Matthew. And Matthew Morris just leads it for Samuel Chetty in the final 4.
Just that boy.
Just the halfway line off of Richard. Can't believe it. And now, so since it's a 4-2 game, Canoe are hanging on for dear life. And Peter with a hit off of Nathan. And oh, and Peter is in disbelief. Sam scored the second goal for Workhaus earlier. Off the long lob and in by Nathan. So Sam now has an assist. It's a 1-goal game and don't go anywhere here. It's a 1-goal game. Nathan scores a goal and it's 4-3. Now it's 4-3. So now it's 4-3. And Bobby is screaming at the defense of Mikey Rose. And now Raheem is being clobbered here by Kurush. And Sam is being clobbered by Peter. And Peter wins the ball back off of Amir.
Horse the other side. Watch 10.
And Mikey Rose knocked away by Amit, and Sam almost had it turned over by Richard. Chris knocked it away from Shedrick. And Richard right now, and a foul against Richard. He's in disgust, he can't believe it. It's gonna be a feisty one. The final 2 minutes are here. Knocked away by Matthew off of Gonzo. And now here's Richard, who's trying to beat the other men of Ahmed and Forrest. Richard laid one across. It's held there for a shot by Caruso wide. The final minute and a half. Around there. And Richard right now. It's out there for a shot went wide by Kuruz. The game's over, and Canoe have won it. And for the first time this season, Workhaus have suffered their second loss of the campaign.
Who's the other team they lost?
The Blazers.
Yeah, Blazers, right? We beat twice.
Yep. And Canoe FC have closed the first place gap to about 3 points now.
That's it. No, not cup game.
Now there's only the cup game here at Central Tech in about a couple weeks from now. These two will meet again for a cup game. Well, thanks for tuning in from Central Tech. The score is 4 for Canoe FC 1 and Workhaus FC 3. And thanks for tuning in from Central Tech. We're out. Peace. And for the first time in a while, Canoe have finally gotten the win against Workhaus in a while, since last year, correct. And for that reason, I can say Sergio, the man of the match with a header, and perhaps the insurance marker, Olben will also help with 2 assists. And these guys are back in the race for the top spot in the playoffs this year. And see you next one. We're out. Peace. Ethio legend. Hey, that's the Sergio knows you guys. I know. Oh yeah, you need Ethio, right? Yeah, exactly. Did you play for like Malford or something? Give me a hit. Wait, is it Farah? That would have been Scotty?
Some of those games you just can't defend it.
But do you guys still know like Nico like him?
There's nobody's fault.
Oh, you